7 types of people you should never try to fix. There's a truth most people never want to face. Not everyone deserves your help. Not everyone can be saved. The Stoics understood this long before us, that mercy without wisdom becomes destruction. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Meaning, your duty is not to fix every broken soul. Your duty is to protect your clarity, your discipline, your peace. Because when you keep trying to rescue the wrong people, you start drowning with them. Here are 7 kinds of people you can't help, at least not until they decide to help themselves. 1. The willfully ignorant. These are the ones who refuse to see, even when truth stands inches from their eyes. They mock reason, laugh at discipline, and call self-reflection overthinking. Seneca warned, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." You cannot guide someone who rejects the compass. They don't lack knowledge, they lack courage. Courage to admit they might be wrong. Trying to teach them is like trying to fill a sealed jar. Everything you pour just spills over the sides. Let them walk their path until hunger for truth finds them. Only then will your wisdom have weight. 2. The relentlessly entitled. Some people don't want help, they want servants. They believe the world owes them ease, success, attention. They say, "Help me," but what they mean is, "Do it for me." Epictetus saw this centuries ago. Man is not disturbed by things, but by his opinions about things. The entitled man believes. He suffers because others won't save him. But the truth is, his suffering comes from refusing to carry his own weight. If you keep rescuing him, you confirm his illusion that effort is optional. That comfort can replace character. And every time you fix his mess, you cripple his discipline a little more. So, ask yourself, are you helping him rise, or training him to stay weak? Compassion without boundaries becomes cruelty, to yourself and to them. 3. The destructive. Some souls don't enter your life to heal, they come to burn. They carry chaos like a storm cloud, and everything they touch starts to break. Seneca said, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." The destructive don't build, they drain. Their stories are endless fires, their apologies rehearsed, their gratitude temporary. They don't seek peace, they seek a stage for their pain. To help them is to invite their storm inside your home. They will flip your calm into conflict, and your empathy into exhaustion. Stoicism teaches us, your tranquility is sacred. Lose that, and you lose yourself. Let them face their chaos until they're ready to quiet it. You can't hold hands with a person determined to self-destruct. 4. The perpetually indecisive. Some people stand at life's crossroads forever. They ask for advice, again and again, but never move an inch. Their hesitation isn't humility, it's fear. Seneca observed, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." The indecisive drown not in failure, but in endless hesitation. They seek clarity, but avoid commitment. Helping them feels noble at first, until you realize you've become part of their delay. They'll keep asking for directions, while ignoring the map in their own hands. Until they learn to decide, nothing you say will matter. Marcus Aurelius warned, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Life doesn't wait for the hesitant, and neither should you. 5. The chronically dishonest. Lies are poison to every form of help. The dishonest don't just deceive others, they deceive themselves first. They manipulate trust, twist narratives, and destroy peace wherever they settle. Epictetus taught, What else does reason demand of us? Nothing but to live in agreement with nature and with each other. Dishonesty is rebellion against nature itself. You can't build truth with people allergic to honesty. No matter how much you give, they'll rewrite the story until you look like the villain. Helping them doesn't heal them, it makes you complicit. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you surround yourself with liars, your soul starts fading into their shade. Walk away. Protect your integrity like a soldier protects his sword. 6. The emotionally addictive. Some people don't seek solutions, they seek attention. They crave emotional drama the way others crave air. They turn every minor issue into a crisis, because chaos makes them feel alive. And if you step in to help, they'll reward you with more chaos tomorrow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." But the emotionally dependent surrender that power every day. They expect you to carry their moods, their breakdowns, their endless need for validation. And when you do, you begin to lose your own balance. Stoicism teaches compassion with boundaries. Seneca warned, "No man can have a peaceful life who thinks too much about lengthening it." The emotionally addictive want you to feel their storms. But you can't be a lighthouse if you keep diving into every shipwreck. Help only those willing to swim toward shore. The rest will pull you under. 7. The resentful. Some hearts rot in bitterness. They blame the world, fate, or others for every wound. They see kindness as weakness and generosity as manipulation. Their gratitude turns into suspicion, and your help becomes another reason for them to complain. Epictetus said, "Do not try to seem wise to others. If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish." The resentful cannot do this. They cling to their anger because it gives them identity. Help them, and they'll twist it. Correct them, and they'll curse you. Offer peace, and they'll find insult in your tone. Their suffering is their crown, and they'll never take it off. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Walk away before their bitterness colors your spirit. You owe your energy to growth, not to grudges. The Stoic response. Does this mean we stop caring? No. Stoicism is not coldness, it's clarity. It's knowing when compassion becomes corruption, and when kindness, without judgment, turns you into a fool. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Help those who show even a flicker of willingness to change. But when that light is gone, let them walk their path without you. Your time, your peace, your discipline, these are sacred. When you chase the unwilling, you turn your back on those who are ready, and on the purpose waiting for you. Seneca said, "The time you waste on others is the time you take from yourself." So, build boundaries as firm as mountains, and compassion as steady as the sea. When someone refuses to change, let them meet the consequences of their own choices. That's the only teacher left for them. Closing reflection. The Stoics were not unkind, they were honest. They understood that to truly serve humanity, you must first guard your spirit. Because a drained soul cannot lift another. A broken sword cannot defend peace. Be like the oak tree, rooted in reason, steady in storm. Bend if you must, but never break. Epictetus said it best, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." And freedom begins the moment you stop trying to control what was never yours to fix. So, help the willing, guide the humble, but let the rest go, because the strongest form of compassion is sometimes walking away. Final talk. If this message found you, it's not by accident. You're here because you've carried others for too long. Now it's time to reclaim your strength. Subscribe, follow to Hello Stoic Echo, where wisdom is forged in silence, and where we rise, not by saving everyone, but by mastering ourselves.